So we found out this point at intercept marginal cost when there's an intersection between marginal cost and marginal revenue. We find out this is the point that could maximize your profit. And we'll find out how much quantity we produce to maximize this profit. But that's not all. And because besides this, there are more things that we need to learn about. We also need to find out what's the total cost, because in the market, you always want to find your profit, and you need your total cost to find out your profit. So the total cost, it's going to equal to fixed cost plus variable cost times quantity, right? So in the other words, the only difference between total cost and marginal cost would be the fixed cost. And the curve will look like this, the average total cost. And at this point, it's the same quantity level, we find out. And if we just point out to the side all the way to the price, and we'll define two sections. And this is the total cost, and this is gonna be the profit. And the reason of this, it's because total revenue, it's actually equals price times quantity. And in order to find the profit, it's actually using the equation of total revenue subtract total cost. And that's how you find out the profit and the total cost under the market structure of perfect condition. And the second thing that we are going to learn is monopoly. Okay, so the monopoly, same thing. We are also using price quantity as usual. And then this time the demand curve is gonna be slopey and instead of flat, because under monopoly there's only one seller in the market, and they have, like, the seller has better control in price, and it's gonna vary different amount. And also because of that, marginal revenue, it's gonna be even more steeper than demand. In order for seller to capture more revenue, they have to decrease the price in order to capture the sales. And by doing so, they cannot earn all the money at the same price level. Therefore, like, the marginal revenue, it's gonna be even steeper than demand. And after this, as usual, the same rule that we're using in perfect condition. If we find out the point where marginal cost and marginal revenue meets, and this is the way for us to find where that's the profit maximization. And the marginal cost will look like this. And this is the point that we can maximize your profit. And if we go down, we will find out how much quantity we produce in order to maximize your profit. Meanwhile, we can also go up to seek all the way meets the demand curve, and you find out what's the price that you should set. And yeah, so basically we find out the price and quantity and profit maximization level. And while same thing, we still have to find out, if we want to find out where's the profit, we need to figure out the total cost. And total cost, it's gonna be a little bit higher than marginal cost, because average total cost also involve fixed cost. And yeah, because of the same rule, so total cost is going to be equal to fixed cost plus variable cost times quantity. And yeah, and we already know what the total revenue looks like because we already have the information of price level and the quantity level. And basically it's the same rule as perfect competition. At this point, here we go. At this point, we'll find out this is the point that separates the profit and total cost. And below will be the total cost. And top is the profit. Same reason, because the profit is going to equal to total revenue subtract total cost. So when you find out what the total cost looks like, and we also got the total revenue, which is the whole area of price and quantity, and subtract total cost, and you find the profit. And the last part of monopoly, we also learn about what consumer surplus looks like. So the consumer surplus is the area above the price level at demand curve as usual. And you find out it's smaller than the normal market looks like because this is under the market structure and monopoly. And of course, there's a dead weight loss in this triangle. The whole triangle is a dead weight loss. So this is it, and this is basically a little bit variance about competition and monopoly. And yeah, thanks for watching the video.